and welcome to Your Great Human Adventure. Today we're going to be talking about the body brain. I'm Dr. MichellePeticolas, founder of Secrets of Life and Death and Second Chance Secrets, providing you with tools for having a better human adventure through these very short video clips. So I told you I was going to talk about the body brain. Now my 4 superpowers, which I help you with, Brilliance, body, brain, and other, I want to refine the idea of brain, because there is the thinking brain, which I'm going to call the mind, and then there is the body brain, which are the 2 brains that have a huge impact on automatic responses to life conditions. First of all, the lower brainstem controls all of your organs in your body and also controls your survival system, both the internal immune system and the external fight, flee, freeze. In very rudimentary organisms, it was immediate, quick, and there was no thought involved. Lizard on a rock. Shadow flies over, lizard freezes. Shadow comes closer, lizard flees. Something grabs a hold of it, lizard bites. Fight, flee, freeze. As the species evolved and we developed, or the Mother Nature developed mammals, there had to be an upgrade because mammals have relationships. Mammals nurture and nurse their babies. So they have to have some way of connecting, not only with that, but maybe with they might have a relationship with the father of the baby as well. So Mother Nature came up with the limbic system, which allows the organism to respond to a situation based upon past experience, upon memory. And based on that, it either will see the situation is friendly and safe or not safe. However, when you get to higher level organisms like human beings, like primates, there's a whole nother brain, which I will talk about. It's the cerebral cortex. It allows you to make decisions, but it makes things much more complicated. The relationship alone among human beings is complicated. Our children are dependent upon their parents for more than any other animal out there. So that relationship is really important. And sometimes children get traumatized. They have experiences, they make decisions, they remember that, and it triggers. And the thing about the limbic system is it responds lightning quick. Now, ideally, you want to be able to develop the capacity to let your cerebral cortex come in, but it responds a few seconds later. So what I want to talk about today is how do you deal with triggers that seem like they're out of your control. Somebody says something and you blow up. Somebody cuts you off in traffic, you blow up. Let me give you an example. So I have a client who feels like he's not listened to. It goes back to his childhood when he wasn't listened to. And as a human baby, being listened to, being seen, being heard is essential to survival, because that's the way in which you communicate what your needs are to your parents, and they're the ones who give you what you need. So when this happens, that he feels not heard, it triggers that survival system. He gets angry, or he flees, whichever one is operating. Usually with the not listening, he gets angry. That is not a very successful social response, and it is usually way over the top for the particular miscommunication that happened. But it's hard to control. How do you control your triggers? Well, the first thing you need to do is you need to identify what those triggers are. In the next week, write down all the things that make you angry, frustrated, critical. And then imagine what you could do instead. Imagining is a rehearsal. It's going to take time. You need to actually be able to pause before you allow that limbic system to jump in. And it's hard because that limbic system, it's ready to go. It's trigger happy. And when it does, when it responds, it triggers the lower brain stem to throw out a cascade of hormones to get you into fight, flee, freeze. And to pull that back is really hard. So that's all I have for today. Pay attention, be aware of your triggers, and start to imagine what is an alternative response that would be less disruptive.